Good morning everyone, I hope you're having a lovely weekend. So we're going to look at the journal that I made to document Lulu's quilt here. You can see it's progressing. I've started stitching all the new fabrics on the new join. The third panel that I'll put on here, I may stitch a bit of that off and then attach it. So this is where my join is here. Just a minute, let me open it up. It's starting to grow. Let me just tap you. So this is where my join is. And what I found was, because I hadn't stitched right to the edge of the overhanging fabrics here, I did have to come in and put another few rows along here, which is fine because it kind of amalgamated it. And then bits and pieces of this will be not stitched down where I didn't have to go and do that. So I'm going to whip stitch there. But it's nice and strong. It's not going to pull apart or anything like that. So this is all stitch. I haven't done that bit up there yet. And down here I've stitched and I attached this piece. And I will come back and attach other pieces into it. And then I'm going to do this. It's very relaxing, really, really easy to do. So I'm thoroughly enjoying it. And so what I'm going to do now is start looking at the quilt journal, Lulu's quilt journal, we'll call it. Now I did film part of it the other day, and when I was clearing out my phone to do my Friday video, I accidentally deleted the first part of the video. So all I did in that video, I didn't actually work on this. Oh yes I did, I did stitch in the pages, but I had chosen them off camera, so you didn't miss anything. So I just had glued this down and stitched these pages in, but as I mentioned, I had already chosen them. And I've used my bodgy papers here, the crumpled ones. I love them. So this book was an 1845 book, borderline, yep, still a bit of a rag paper feel to it. And the cover is embossed, but it's not my favorite. So I did decide in that video with you guys to cover it, and I'll show you that in a second. So I've just put these pages in because it's going to be a fabric, kind of like a fabric sampler. And it's just going to document the fabrics that I've put into Lulu's quilt, sort of thing. And so I did 3 signatures, but I might extend that page or not. I only put in 5 folded pages per signature. So that means you get 10 pages or 20 page faces. So a page face is the one side. So obviously this is one piece of paper and you get 4 page faces in that. So if you do 5, you times it by 4, and then you have your page faces, which is, this is a page face, this is a page face, this is a page face, that's a page face, for anyone who's not quite sure. This one I didn't stitch in so well, so, and it's a bit bodgy, so I might put something there. This was a broken piece of, someone had cut out a piece of that document, but I thought I can attach something to that. I'm not afraid of those things. I might extend or not. So I've got some plainer pages and some pages with some scripty-doo on it. So I did do 3 signatures. I maybe should have done even a bit less because of the crumpeliness of the pages. It's already like that, but I can put a tie. Now that brings me to the cover. So I'm going to totally cover it, and this is what you missed. I chose a piece of hemp. It was a bit of a someone had bleached it, so it was a very clean piece of hemp. And I had done the collage with you guys. So I've used a French Chateau page from my printed pages, and I tore it up. So this was all part of one page there. And then I put in bits and pieces of some of my favorite fabrics, and that's a new linen. Not everything is old. And then that's probably a mid-century, I don't know, I got it in a pack, and that one there, but I did like put in the Chateau there, and little bits and pieces of laces, and I've just running stitched it exactly like Lulu's quilt. And so I'm wondering, do I need anything else on it, or should I just leave it like that? Let's just have a look. I think I quite like it just like that. It's probably shrunk a little bit from the stitching, but I think I'm going to glue that on now, and then we can, isn't it, it's going to be really lovely. Yeah, I'm going to glue that on, and then I'm going to start pulling some fabrics and having a think. Now I thought I might put a clear pocket you know, one of the sticky ones on the inside, so I don't cover up the date and everything. And then I might, I think I will have a bit of a thing written about the technique, how I've put it together, because, you know, years down the track I won't remember, and it'd be fun for Lulu to see that when she's older, you know, when she's a mama. So I'm just gonna spread the glue. It doesn't even matter with this so much, even if there's thick glue, because I've got multiple layers of fabric, so there probably won't be too much seeping through. Just want to make sure you get enough. This is PVA glue. Obviously, the thinner you spread it, the, you know, less time it'll take to dry too, which will be good. Just a fun little project. Thank you so much. Whoever suggested that to me was a great idea. I just can't. I should write these things down. I really should. Okay, so let's just put that there and see. I want to line it up like that, I think. And then just lift it up and pull it. Yay, and that kind of went on the spine. That's what I wanted. See, I could have embellished with some embroidery or even vintage embroidery, but I think it's just so pretty. I've used some of my favorite bits, so I'll have them forever. They've gone into a space. Oh, love it. And it is overhanging a bit, but I think I'll leave that. I could even go like that if I want to. Let's see. So I just lift that off and put the glue here. And I'm probably not going to give this to Lulu right now. I don't think she needs it while she's going to have the what's it called, the quilt. But I'll just keep this for now and put it in my bookshelf, and she can have it at a later date. She doesn't need to take that up to where she's going. Unless she wants it, I'll ask her. If she wants it, really, really wants it, she can have it. But there's no reason for her to carry another thing up there. So okay, that's plenty of glue. Right, so how is everyone today? I hope you're well. We're just been, you know, it's always busy, really. Just never have a quiet moment. Waiting for antique market season to start. I went to the one in town today, but I don't get much there. I do get some nice vintage embroideries, and you know, guys, I buy them every month, and I don't do much with them. Like, I don't even, I mean, I use them sometimes, but I kind of hoard them. I had the girls cut the ones up from July that I bought. I didn't go, oh no, August. Did I go in August? No, I wasn't here. I went in July, the first weekend in July, and got them, and they've been sitting there since then. So I had the girls cut them up, because then I'll be more likely to use them. I do occasionally do fabric packs with the embroideries in too. I did have a round of those a few months ago, and then I get precious. So then I don't do them again. But now I've got quite a bit, and I bought some more today, really. But I'm going to be putting some in the kits for our courses that have sold out. Thank you so much, everybody. I think the table runner might have a few spots, but we're pretty much with the table runner, we're at a level that we're pretty pleased with. We don't, if there's someone else wants to come, that's fine, but really we've got there's plenty of people coming. So, and I'm going to be putting the kits together today, which I'm pretty excited about. I've found all the things that I need, and then Sarah, and then I send a list, and then Sarah will put her part. So you get very, very abundant kits in our courses. Okay, so right, there is the pretty little journal, totally slow stitched. I should really leave it closed while it's drying, but let's just be naughty and open. Look how nice and flat it's laying too. I'm going to grab one of these pockets. I'm hoping it's going to fit. Yes. And that I like these. These are the ones I use in the ephemera holders that I made. And they're just really good when you don't want to cover up a page. Like, I don't want to cover that bit up, so, but I do want to put something in there to introduce what the journal is. And I do want to have somewhere where I can put the construction. I might put that in the back, actually, the construction, because that kind of will come afterwards. Oh, before I glued that down, I thought about putting a tie. But anyway, I think I might just take something like this, which is just a ripped off seam. And I think that will just tie around the journal. I was thinking about gluing it underneath, but I forgot. So it doesn't matter, it can just be loose. I'm just going to trim that off. Never throw anything out, and that will just tie around the journal there. Yep, that's going to be good. Okay, so let's pull out some fabrics. I'm not going to start, you know, glue them all in with you guys, but maybe a little bit. And so I'll just go, I've got to dig down into the pile, so forgive me. Let me just, I mean, these are all that I bought. Lulu really liked that. She chose that in the shop in Arles, so some of that will have to go in, but I haven't put it in yet. I don't think I've put that one in yet. So we want ones that I have used. Oh, we have a bit of my ticking there. One of my favorites. I don't know where that is. I don't know if I have any more left. Oh, here we go. I do have a bit. Okay, I did use some of this. So I'm just going to have a little piece of that. I could even sometimes put them as, I love that scrappy bit. I'm just going to rip that off. That's one piece that's going to go in. We've certainly had some of this, I believe. Probably in the linen. Do I have the linen here? Put that aside. I've put that one in afterwards, so we'll put that later. Not that. What else? I haven't put that in yet. I might have put it in recently, but I'll do those, the more recent ones, after. So we definitely got that one. Like, I have this basket is just loaded with fabrics. I don't, like, I've got that one in the quilt. Do I need a bit of that one? Maybe. Do I already have that one in? I do. So that one I bought in France. Here's the linen. We'll put a bit of that. Oh, we'll put some of this one. That's the same linen. We've got this one in there. I've put that one in. That was the emblems. Isn't it beautiful? That's in over on the new part, so I won't do that yet. I get, you know, I've got digital pages in, but I don't think I'll be able to put, I've got some of that one in. That one's in. I think the pink, I've used the pink. Yes, I have, but I've used it in cotton. Does it matter? Oh, here, well, no, that's the blues. I think I have got some of that one in. Oh, here we go. There. And then these are all my digitals, but they're all the emblems. Oh, that one's not. I mean, I probably won't be, I won't put absolutely every single thing in. That's just silly. Just a representation. So, especially the digitals. I've got that one in. I might have put that one in afterwards. That one I know I've got in, up in the corner. I don't know if it's afterwards though. I think my first ones are in the bottom of the thing. I don't think I have that one. We do have some script. See, I'm down to the dregs with my fabrics. That's the blue, soft blues, and I think that's it in the first part. This is all in the second part. That's all in the second part. Scripty-doos. I haven't, oh, no, I have this one in. That one. Oh, and that blue one. Put a little bit of that. That's one of my, I love that. That's one of my faves. Oh, here we go. This one. that Lulu chose that when we were in France. And I think I've got this one in somewhere. Maybe. More of those. And there's that one. And I haven't put this one in yet. Okay. So we've got that. Okay, not too many for the first bit. So, what a mess. I broke my nail. I don't know where I put the rest of that one. But anyway, I might have already used, I might have put it in another box or something. So I'm not sure. I'll just chuck that up there. And I think this one I put in the second part. So I'm going to have a bit of this one. We're going to have a bit of this. That's my tie. I'll just put that over there. This piece, I can't think if that's in the, oh, it's not that one, it's a different one. But I put the whole piece of that in. That's gone in, that's in the second round. So we don't need that. We have that one. We have a piece of this. I think I've got that on. Oh, there's the other bit of that other one. Keep those, that. Okay, so I'm not quite sure what my approach is going to be. So I'm going to make a tag to go in there. Do I have one? I have some lovely, maybe something not quite like that, but something similar to that. We might do that in the next video. Isn't that, oh, maybe I'll put that one in there. That's so cute. I've got another one here. I need to make some more of those. I think I like that one. I'm going to put that one in there for the moment. Okay, so we can start. I mean, I just love all the, I think I'm going to glue that on there. Fabric scissors. So it's just going to be a matter of gluing in fabrics and maybe putting in labels. I'm not sure. I don't have a clear vision yet. But I might cut. Do I want that bit or do I want another bit? Maybe that bit. No. Oh, well, that's kind of goes with that, doesn't it? So maybe I'll stick with this. Just a little. There's a lot of plain space there. I want to have more pattern, but I don't want to have the same as what's there. So I could have a piece of that, but I liked those colors more. Maybe I'll go with this piece then, just a minute. I kind of want to just put it off center. Might even make it a tab. So it's not really samply. It's not like a fabric sampler, but I kind of do want to sort of create that look a little bit, slowly. So I'm going to glue that on. We're just going to start. It doesn't matter. It's just for us. I think I'll put my glue onto here. This is where a mushy glue kind of comes in handy, because I'll put a little bit on there as well, because it mushes onto the fabric. And then I'm just going to go like that, and I really do. Or I could even just have it go right. I like that wrapped right around the page like that, actually. So I guess I could work out how many page faces I have, and how many blocks, and then divide the pages by the blocks. I think I might do that. Okay. And then where did that, I could have a piece of this. Because I kind of want it to be scrappy too. I don't want it to be all pedantic and perfect. And not everything will require that I need to write something or anything like that. Just the ones that I think that was special that we bought in France and things. Like I know I got this from Melanie. in purveyor of reclaimed textiles, but many years ago. I've nearly run out. So that might even just be my first page. Okay. So I've used that one. That can go back in the pile. And I'm going to, this one, I want to put this one on. So let's have a look at it. And this one I will be I think I'm going to put it on that page. And I might, that bit is super pretty. So I think I'll take, might even take a slightly larger piece. So I get the flower. No, I think I'm going to change my mind and put it on this page. Let's just have a look. That one I will fold. So I'm going to repeat that one in the quilt. It's an 1800s fabric, French fabric. I actually really like it on that page, and I have it sticking out. That's going to go on there. I'm going to put a little label, bought in Carpentras. Yeah, or do I want it here? And put the little label. I just like it on there. That's where I like it. So maybe I'm going to have trouble with my with this glue. Maybe, where's my other one? Oh, here. I might swoosh this around. Don't want too much. So let me just see. This is a bit like a Fabri-Tac. So I'm kind of going to go in the confines of those. Oh, nothing's coming out. Like that. Not too much. I don't want it oozing out. I didn't open the hole fully, so that way it doesn't ooze out. So I also love the papers too. I don't want to fully cover those. And that's just really nice like that, but I want it that I don't want that. I needed to iron that, or I'm just going to leave it like that. I'm just going to put bits of glue on so it stays down, kind of like a tabby sort of thing. So I've just glued that down there. Okay, close that. There, it's closed. Yeah. So this is the kind of thing I'm going to be going through and doing. And I'm going to put the fabrics in so they're aesthetically pleasing. Now I want to find some sort of label. Let me go into Sandra. So I mentioned these in my video the other day. And someone said, can you buy them? Sandra actually stamped these. So we did the Roxy's Weekly Challenge where we stamped on all the different papers. Some were stamped on original ephemera, and some are stamped on printed out sort of things. So, and see, Sandra's printed that. She stamped that. Oh, I don't know what that is, but that is stunning. See, that would be, and I could write on that. Doesn't quite go there, but I will use that somewhere because I love that. I don't know what type of paper that is. It's very thin. Oh, these are like Tim Holtz tissue papers that Sandra stamped. So yeah, they're not labels that you can buy. They are things that we did in the weekly challenge, and yeah, something like that. I wouldn't mind one with a. I'm going to write on it though. So yeah, I think something like that. Yep, and I'd be more inclined to use red. It's not covering all of the paper, which I like. And that way, I'm getting the best of all the worlds. Although, just a minute, let me just audition. Would I like it up there? Oh, I think I like it up there. That's where I'm going to put it. Yeah, that's it. And I'm going to write. What pen do I have that I like to write with? Do I have one? I like writing with a biro. Maybe I'll just do biro. I could stamp, but I think I'm going to write it. I'm just going to write Brocante, Carpentras, August 2024. And I'll write 19th century. Yeah, that's how I'm doing it. And I want to do the handwriting, not the stamping, because I think, you know, when they were the old samples, they were, maybe I should do, let's see if I would like a little label on here. I might change my mind and might enjoy a little label on there. Let's just have a look. Because I can write, for example, not on that one so well. I don't want big ones, so I might go to mine and see what I have, because these are all big. I want smaller ones. So let's go to mine, which are, where are my ones that I stamped? I think they're in here. Here. So here's one just stamped on an old piece of paper. Like I do quite like that. I'm going to put that there. Let me write this down. I'm going to write here Roxy Creations, because you never know, I'll probably have more and more designs going. French blue linen 2024, because who knows, this might survive 100 years and they'll be like, oh, how cool is that? Or not, I don't know. It's like those ladies, I've got the book actually, I haven't read it yet. There was that lady, and she in, was it the early 1800s, and there's a book, I can't remember what the book's called, and she documented her dress, all the fabrics in her dresses. Yeah, I do like that, and that's the second page. So let's just do a little bit more, because this is a little bit too much fun. And you know, it'd be fun for any form of quilt making that you're doing. Like you might be doing a more traditional quilty sort of thing, and think you want to document it. Now this could be interesting. Let's just cut, even if I don't use it, I could still keep it. But this could be interesting to put on, sort of. I thought it could be interesting to put on like a tabbies, like have it stick out. I think I bought that. Where did I buy that one? I bought it in France. I know where I got that one. Okay, so we can put this was on the first day. This was on Wednesday. So do I want to put that there? Let's just pull out some more, cut out some more. I also have this one I want to have a piece of. This is the 1800s. This is from Il sous le Sourd, which we will write down. Let me just see. That's beautiful. I'm going to have that piece. See, I'm not going to take teeny tiny pieces of these ones, because I want to keep it. Just say I make something that I plan to sell or something like that, and then I don't have them anymore. So that one can go down there. Oh, I really do like that there. I like that there. I'm going to put that there. This one's going to go on a different page. Literally, I wish I had time. I could just sit and do this all day. So again, I'm going to, helps if you open the glue. Am I recording? That would be devastating to have not recorded this. So not too much, and just go around the edges. Here's the plan, if it's at all possible. Okay, I'm not going to stick it all down. I think that's enough. This glue, the only thing is it will probably seep through the page as well. So that's plenty of glue. That's not going anywhere. Oh, it's all right. Okay, and then I'm going to find a label to put here, because I want to write where I got it from. Let's see, anything here that's, and then what you could do to make it feel a bit more sampley, you could add, oh, look at that. I love that. That's going on there. I'm not going to write on it. It's just on an old piece of document. And it's on rag paper too. And you can see it. And I'm just going to attach that right there. It means nothing, but it's just beautiful. Yeah, fun. I'm having fun. So let me know if you're going to make one. If you're making a quilt or any kind of project, really, you can then make yourself a journal to document the process. Like, obviously, it kind of would be, I think it would be kind of fun, weird to do it, I think, if you were making a paper journal, because it's kind of like, you're kind of making two in my mind. Isn't that gorgeous? That has to go somewhere. That's a digital. Not the label part, the underpiece. That's an original. I don't know if I want red again. Yeah, but if you're making some kind of textile project, it's kind of nice too. And I had forgotten about that sort of thing, but people do document their, what they use, the fabrics, the technique, maybe where they got the pattern from, if they're using a quilt pattern, like you might be using one of Beck's from So Be Curated incredible patterns. Now I love those quilts, but I'm not a paper, like a traditional quilt making person. I have done them in the past, but it's not my favorite thing to do, just because I would be using my sewing machine, and I don't want to use my sewing machine. So let me just grab out Sandra's again. But because traditional quilt making is more precise, and I'm not a precise person. I struggle with it. So it's a bit, I don't enjoy it so much. That's a lovely piece of paper. Oh, I like the floral. I do like that one. So will I take, no, I've got, see what I would do is sort of put it off center about there. So I'm going to write, I need my other pen, and I don't know where I put it. It should be here on my table somewhere. I need the one that's got the thick felt tip. I'll be lucky if I can find anything here with all these fabrics on the table. Really lucky. I do have another one here, but I've got to find the right thickness. How thick is that one? No, that's little. 01, is that the big one? No, that's little. I think it's meant to have a 1 to be big. Lulu may have taken it. 08, that might not be too bad. Oh, that's not too bad. I can do that one. Let's see. Test it. Okay. So this was from the antique. See why I'm using this pen? Because you can see it better. Center. I think it's Sorg, and that was August 2024, and it's a 19th century. And that's going to go there. This is my little sample book. Okay, and here I'm going to write that the quilt is inspired by the lap quilt made by Juju, that Lulu asked for it, for me to make one for her bed, and that she wanted me to include my fabrics that I designed, and Juju had suggested that we choose some fabrics when we went on our trip in France. So all the ones where I wrote a little label about them saying these were all chosen with me by chosen with Lulu, is what I'm trying to say. This is just a linen it's actually from Estonia. It's super nice. They're lovely linens. I will put that somewhere, but I don't know where yet, so I'll put that over there. This was the other part of that digital. I don't think I want the whole thing of that, because I've taken off the pretty blue floral bit down the bottom. And that, see, that I would use in a project and stitch, or maybe I'll put a little, that's a thought, maybe I could put a little stitched project in with some of the fabric as well. We have used quite a bit of this, so I'm wondering, I might look and see if I've got smaller strips of that too. I'm going to put that aside because it's still, these are the ones that need to go in first. I'm thinking this one, I'm going to actually have it overhang. I think I'm going to glue that right down on there. That's from the same shop as the other place. That's going to glue right there. It's going to have a label here, and that's the whole page. And then I think, well, we have some of this in, which is also super pretty, and that's the other one. We've put that in. There's script. What else? And then we have this one that needs to go in. So you can see it will bulk up fairly quickly. I'm just thinking if it bulks up too much, what I will do is, and I may add a little something down there. If it bulks up too much, I will probably just pull out some pages. I thought that was lifting, but it wasn't. But anyway, we'll just stick a bit of glue under there. Okay, so that's going to glue on there. I may come back and put a few stitches in just for fun. It's going to go on there, and I do have smaller pieces of this too, but isn't that something like that or that? I mean, I just would stick the whole thing in. I could. There's no reason why I couldn't just stick the whole thing in. I don't want to cover all of that page though, so I might stick it here, the whole thing. I don't know. And then we have this. Let's just choose a piece of this. What's that? Those go down the rubbish. So we have this. Let me see. I mean, I'd love to get a bird, but I don't have a bird near. I have a bird there and a bird there. So I could, what I would do is, again, I'm going to put this in again multiple times into Lulu's quilt. And I'm not always using really big pieces. So I'm going to rip that right up there. And I'm going to have that in as well as that, like that whole page, as a whole page. So that one can go down there. And I won't put them in twice. They're only going in once. As I said, I didn't really want to cover that whole page up there. But do I prefer that? So I could have it like that and just have that showing like that. I kind of like that, because what I like is too, I can see this little flower down here, and I like the colors. So that's gonna go there. And then this one, I want to see if I've got smaller pieces. I do have smaller pieces because I don't need really big pieces. And I did have a bit of script. Oh, I still had to put this one in too. So let's just flip this over. That's going to go there. And then I could have, I think I might have, oh yeah, I like that there. I'm gonna lock that one in, and I'm going to lock that one in. Let's see if I can just do the glue stick on this one. Beautiful old linen, and someone's gone and around all the borders. They've buttonhole stitched, what's it called, blanket stitched, and then they've done that in the little square. It looks like the spider web one. I can't remember what you call it. So that's going to go there, and I need to put a label. That's good. And then I'm going to put glue here, plenty of glue, and I can just run some glue under the edges that don't stick properly. Now I have chosen specifically strong pieces of paper so that they can take the weight of the fabrics. That I got fairly decent sized pieces of these 1800s ones, so I'm not afraid to document a piece. I wanted to do this with some of my other old fabrics, but I wanted to stitch them. I could have done a stitch one, but yeah, my time is so limited with all the things going on. So that one's glued in, and I need to choose something else, but I might choose one of mine. That's good there. We could just have, let's just see what a little piece of, we like just a little, I think I might like just a little piece of script. Just literally glue that on and not put anything. I'm not going to put anything. I think I'll put it over there. And I know that that's my fabric, and Lulu knows. Okay. Oh, I've been allowed to play today, haven't I, doing this? So that's that. Now we just need to get some labels for those. I need to go and find the other fabrics in smaller pieces, just so I can just grab a detail. This one, I think I might do something on it. And I know that it was part of that page that's in the first part. This one, oh no, that's left over. So then I need to put a bit of this, and I don't know whether or not I'll include that one. That one's just, although I could. Need to put a bit of glue. Don't have to glue it all down, but that's that there. Close that so it doesn't dry out. And I think I'll glue in this one. Let's see if I can get some glue on here. Sorry about the bashing with the glue, but I have to be vigorous with it. That's the sticking out part. Let's see. I wanted to see a little bit of that, what's going on there. That's good. So this is a journal where things are going to stick out, and then I'm just going to fold this over like so and just slide that under there, and then I can run some glue here as well. There, that's good. Good. Let's see. Yeah, that's good. Doesn't stick out too far. So I'm going to write on there. Love that, love that. And here we need to do labels. I'll keep those out because I still need to put them in. So I don't think I want green. I could have a brown one, I think, on this fabric. I just wanted to see if there was a good size one. I need to write on it, so I don't want anything that's got too much on it. Nope. I think those are too big. Oh, I quite like the round one. I think I'll put it up there. There's more room up there. Although then I'm going to have, put it there. There. I'm going to have a label here now that I can write on there. And I like ones that can go across on it. Oh, that's going to be a good one. Too big. I want a smaller one. So fussy. Oh, isn't that pretty? I think I would just stick that somewhere. Just to stick it. Just keep that out for a second. Come over here. It's a bit small. I don't think I want green. Oh, here's blue, but I've used a lot of the blues, haven't I? There's not many left. similar type paper, don't want to use that. Just move these. This was actually an old sampler. Could have something like that. No, I don't want pink. That was similar. No, we can't have that. We want different paper. Similar paper. The other option is the green. You know, the leafy. What about the blue leafy? Let's just try that one. I don't know if it's big enough. I'm just going to cut it out. Paper, scissors, where have you gone? Here. Buried under the fabrics. Okay. I can't have both. I want a bigger label than that. It's not right. That one I love. Maybe I can just write that. Let's do that. Oh gosh, after all of that, sorry guys. This is how it is with me. Put that on there just because I like it. And then I'm going to write here. This one I can put there. I just have to be careful that I remember that that when I'm writing, I don't write the wrong thing, because I have all the different places jumping around in my head. I'll put another fabric there. So this one was Antique Center, Il Nasog, August 2024, and it's 19th century. And this one is, I bought it in Brocante Al on the way to Spain. I don't think it's that old, but I mean, it's old, but it's not, I don't think it's super old. And again, August 2024. I forgot that I could write on the pages. Huh. Love that. Yes. Okay, it's coming together. I'm going to add something else there. This one, let's do this one quickly. What about if I've got some old bits of paper in here. Just let me find one. Like I've just have an old piece of rag paper here. Why don't I just fold that? Oh, it was 2. And I wanted to put it, it's a bit long. No, maybe I don't like that colour. Just a sec. Do I have a bit in? Oh, I have bits and pieces flying around here. Just a sec. Oh, to horsies. This piece might be good. Just a second. Let's tear that. Same colour. Nope, that's not working. Dearie me. Can't have the same colour. Don't want to cover too much. No. Quite like that. Just trying to find the best spot for it. Up there. There, I think. And then I'm going to write on it. So I'm going to just use all different things. Probably need to, if I'm going to write in it, I probably need to make a writing board because that's really lumpy. But anyway, we'll do our best. So this again was from the Antique Center. Il. I hope I haven't made any, my French friends, I hope I haven't made any spelling mistakes. Don't bother telling me because it's done now. Il sur le Sourg, August 2024, and it's 19th century. They're not all, I don't have all that many old fabrics, but that is what that one is. And just to make it look a bit more samplerish, I may even pop over here to my dear friend Tracie Fox, and I might just use one of her or two her fabric sampler ones. I do like that there, so I think I'll put that. And if I want to add something else later, I can. And as I said, this is seriously going to bulk up, but I will just tie that scrap around it, and it hopefully will hold. Okay, so I love the cover. Really pleased that I managed to do that without measuring. And that's I need to write on. And then here we start with our little sampler of fabrics going into the journal. As I said, I've got to find a few more bits and pieces. I could even stick another piece on. Like if I find a little piece of this, I want one that has maybe where there's, you know, more things happening. I could just stick another piece on there and put another label and have them overlapping as well. But yeah, I just think it's so much fun. So thank you for suggesting that. And then in the back, we're going to make a pocket. We might do that together. And I'll probably grab a nice piece of rag paper where I'll write down my process. And I'll put that in that pocket there. But I think I can make a pocket there and just cover a bit of that paper. Might even do a fabric pocket. What about a fabric pocket? You know, something like that. Or, you know what I mean. Just some sort of fabric pocket. Could be really cool, I think. And I may also come in with some thread and put a few stitches in here and there. When I feel like it, I may even make a little stitch piece with, and if I do, I might share that with you. I don't know how much I'm going to share of it. It just will be really what I feel like doing, and I'm really happy for things to be sticking out of it, and I'll eventually have some things sticking out the top as well. So that is my video for today. I think it's a really long video, so I've made up for the bit that I lost, and that is lovely. I'm going to tie that around it, maybe a bit longer. And Corrine has already started her project. I'm so excited, Corrine. I am so excited to see what you're going to do with the fabrics. I don't know if I'll be able to participate. My initial thought was I'll make another one, but yeah, I don't know. I may start, but I don't think I'll be able to share it on camera because it's just too much going on. So there's my little Lulu's quilt journal. It's started. So thank you so much for watching. Have a great weekend, and I will see you again soon. Bye.